Honda Goldwing. Since 1975, it set the standard by which all luxury touring motorcycles must be judged. With the introduction of the 1988 Goldwing, that standard has reached a new plateau. For over 13 years, the world's most popular touring bike has gone through a series of evolutionary developments. And from the Goldwing 1000 to the Goldwing 1100 to the incomparable 1200 Aspencade, Honda Goldwing has led the industry every step of the way. That industry leadership starts with a commitment to building the best. It evolves by listening to the consumers and responding to their needs. And it continues with a dedication to making each new model better than the one before. Responding to the requests of riders and enthusiasts, Honda set out to create a motorcycle that would outperform any of its predecessors. A touring bike that was smoother, quieter, more powerful, more comfortable, and even more reliable. Introducing the 1988 Honda Goldwing 1500. The luxury touring motorcycle will never be the same. Almost as soon as the first Goldwing went into production, a specially selected team of dedicated engineers began the long and arduous process of making it even better. For over a decade, new engines were designed, built, and tested to the breaking point. With each innovation came new insight and a new generation of ideas to be tested over and over again. A luxury touring motorcycle has its own unique criteria. First, the engine must be smooth and powerful, especially at low RPM. Reliability is essential, and all systems must take into account the comfort and convenience of rider and passenger. By December of 1985, Honda R&D had developed a new engine with the characteristics to meet the design criteria. A 1520cc flat six engine. The liquid-cooled horizontally opposed six produced phenomenal torque, enough to go from 700 RPM to redline in high gear, yet cruise all day at highway speeds at a mere 2800 RPM. The opposed cylinder design is inherently smooth and quiet. Honda engineers took these characteristics one step further. The AC generator and clutch shaft rotate in the opposite direction of the crankshaft to make the engine even smoother and quieter. The 1520cc engine has pent-roof combustion chambers, which produce a combustion ratio of 9.8 to 1. Combined with dual carburetors and independent left-right intake manifolds, the engine produces fantastic low and mid-range torque. The power plant is cradled in a newly designed box section twin-tube frame. Using advanced computer-aided design, the new frame is not only rugged and reliable, it's twice as rigid as a conventional box frame. To meet the increased demands of the larger, more powerful drivetrain, a new air suspension system was developed. The sophisticated new design combines load-handling capabilities with a comfortable ride while maintaining the sporty feel that Goldwing riders have come to expect. An onboard compressor allows the rider to adjust the air suspension to match payload, road conditions, and personal taste. Computer-aided design also played an important role in controlling airflow and developing a more comfortable environment for rider and passenger. Using data based on years of rider experience, Honda engineers designed a windshield that's not only 40% larger than the one currently used, it's now adjustable with up to 2.5 inches of vertical movement without using tools. Using computer simulation and wind tunnel testing, Honda has made a major breakthrough in airflow management. The fairing on the new Goldwing 1500 is designed to create an envelope of still air around the rider and passenger at highway cruising speeds. The shape of the fairing also serves to draw heat away from the rider and into the airstream. A 3-level ventilation and heating system redirects either warm or cool air where it's needed. For a long-distance touring bike, seat design is critical. The new Goldwing takes the science of rider-passenger ergonomics to a new plateau. For greater control and a lower center of gravity, the rider's seat is just 765 millimeters, or 30 inches, from the ground. The backrest is orthopedically designed to give added lumbar support. The passenger seat is raised for a better field of vision. It also comes with a new backrest designed for hours of riding comfort. Convenience features on the Goldwing 1500 include a new AM/FM stereo cassette with a high-powered 24-watt amp. Essential controls are located at the rider's fingertips and easily operated with a gloved hand. For easier access to the storage compartments, a new integrated lock system was developed with centralized remote latches. A single key unlocks all luggage compartments. Touring takes riders through all kinds of weathers and over all kinds of roads, so the new 1500 was subjected to a seemingly endless battery of tests. In the lab, Honda conducted full-load simulation tests. And hour after hour of road shock durability testing. Subjected to temperatures of 10 below zero, the Goldwing 1500 continued to start at the touch of a button. In a room where the temperature reached 125 degrees, the new Goldwing ran flawlessly for hours on end. Along with the lab tests, prototype models were subjected to real-world situations, from the scorching summer heat of the desert Southwest to Alaskan winters and the arid, dusty roads of the Australian outback. The testing continued, from static emission tests to balance testing using sophisticated electronics, to the cobblestone roads of the Honda Proving Ground, and hopping tests, through the S-turns of the test track, to thousands of hours on Honda's high-speed oval track. Sound levels were checked in an anechoic chamber. And checked again in actual riding situations. Every component from the engine and suspension to the fairing and seat was tested, refined, and retested, independently and as a whole. Through years of development and thousands of hours of testing, the Goldwing 1500 has redefined the state of the art. But to Honda engineers, that still wasn't enough. In response to rider request, the Goldwing 1500 is the world's first motorcycle with a motorized reverse. This unique Honda-developed reverse system is the perfect solution for getting out of tight spaces. It's powered by the starter motor. To operate, the engine must be idling in neutral and the side stand must be up. The rider pulls on the reverse lever until the indicator light comes on. Pressing the starter button, the bike will back up, slowly enough to ensure control, but with enough power to back uphill. The Goldwing 1500 is the smoothest, most powerful touring bike ever built, and the new air suspension, computer-designed fairing, and ergonomically correct seat make it the most comfortable. It has all the standard amenities that touring riders want, like electronic cruise control, fully integrated audio system, abundant luggage space, and is now the world's only motorcycle with the ultimate convenience of powered reverse. The Goldwing 1500, the new standard in luxury touring motorcycles, designed for the most demanding riders in the world, built with Honda quality and made in the USA.